following Friday's official decision from the United States Supreme Court that Roe versus Wade is in fact overturned, and we already had over a dozen states that pretty much effectively, immediately banned abortion in their states. Major corporations across the United States came out and said, hey, well, guess what? We're going to go ahead and provide abortion travel for our employees. Meaning, if we're operating in a Christo-fascist red state that has outlawed abortion now, we will pay for you to go to a blue state in order to have the procedure done. All on us. Don't worry about it. Companies include, by the way, Disney, Netflix, Paramount, Comcast, Meta, Sony, and many others. So these are major corporations. Now, real quick though, before you think they're doing this out of the goodness of their hearts, they're not doing it so that women can still have autonomy over their own bodies. No. What they're doing is making sure that they don't have to start paying out a lot of maternity leave. Because it's more expensive to pay somebody for not doing work for 6 weeks than it is to fly them over to California for a couple of days to have the procedure performed. That's what this is. This is a cost-saving measure by these corporations. And unfortunately, it's still, I guess, a good thing that they're offering this, right? I mean, because if they weren't offering this, you'd have plenty of women who would have no option whatsoever. Again, even in the case of incest and rape. So it's good that these corporations are doing this, but you also can't give them very much credit for it because they're only doing it for their own selfish reasons. But all of this, of course, and it's still just shocking. We knew this decision was coming down. The fact that it still happened, though, still gets you. And it is difficult to talk about, right? Because I'm talking about it from a perspective of somebody who really still can't even grasp how bad it is. Because this isn't a decision that is going to, affect me personally. That's not a decision I would ever have to make. So again, very difficult, almost awkward, I'll be honest, to talk about how horrifying this is when I don't even fully grasp how horrifying it is. All I can do is imagine what women in this country are feeling right now. So, it's terrible. It's beyond terrible. And like I said, this is a right-wing religious fascist country now. It's a Christo-fascist country is what you would call that. Even with Democrats controlling the House, controlling the Senate, having the presidency, none of that matters. This country is moving not just to the right, but further to the right at this exponential rate from which I don't know that we will ever pull ourselves back from. The public doesn't want these things. The public wants progressive policies. Polls after poll after poll shows that. And yet here we are moving directly into fascism. I don't know. This is certainly not a representative democracy. It is certainly not a country that is healthy in any way. It almost feels like it's a country in its last throes of decline, right before everything comes crashing down and eventually comes to an end. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.